Guys. This was, this is for an art trade, and so I got sent the reference of what they would like. I asked that because I'm just so bad at making decisions. And I was like, okay, I know I've got to do this piece. And so I just did the washi tape, set the camera up, and was like, I'm gonna film it. So I put that play button on and I started painting. And I really feel like this piece helped me unlock something. I'm not sure what it is, but I think it just really confirmed my enjoyment and my preference of actually just working from paint straight onto paper and just freeing myself from the lines that I have to work within. I'm just able to constantly mold my way through the process. And gouache is just so forgiving that if you make a mistake, you can just remold it. And it's just, I'm just really happy with like what this piece brought to me. I feel like now if I ever want to look at a reference and interpret it in a way, I feel like I have a way to do that now. And I guess you could call it a style. And that's just like, whoa, like, dude, that's like amazing for me. I mean, I've always wondered, like, when will I find a way of working that will truly make me feel like comfortable and something that I'd like to fall back on? And I really feel like this might be it. I mean, I'm not saying that this is the only way I'm going to be painting from now on. I'm a very inconsistent person. I do like to change things up a lot, but I definitely know that this is something that I'm thinking of sticking with and, you know, for a bit at least, or, you know, at least something to come back on. Even if it's not something that I'll be doing, you know, all the time, this is definitely a technique that I'm going to be keeping at hand. And actually previously to this piece, maybe if you watched my last video, if not, basically I was saying how, like third time lucky, I kept on doing art pieces that weren't working out, so I'd redo it and then redo it until I got it right. And I just didn't feel like I was in a flow of thing. Obviously, the end result I was happy with. My last beetle that I did in the last video, I was happy with the end result, but it's just frustrating that I had to go through the process of painting until I find it right. Not so much frustrating in the sense of like, but more so like, okay, this didn't work out again. But it's not put me down. It's definitely still motivating me, and I'm just super happy that like I feel like I found something, guys. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I have something to work towards or something that I can develop into something. And so yeah, I mean, there's loads of redraw, draw this in your style challenges that are going on at the moment, and I think it's totally amazing. Like, I really like seeing all the different versions of artists' work, of other artists' work, and I just think it's really awesome. And I'm definitely not sick of seeing any of them at all. I'm just like, whoa, that's cool. Oh, dude, they did that cool. And like now I'm thinking that like, hang on a second. Now that I've found a way that I like to work, I want to give it a go, and I want to like give doing the draw this in your style challenge a go. So that's exciting. So as you guys can see, I had a break. I've just come back from town and I'm gonna try and paint before it gets too dark outside, as the kind of lighting's already dulled down. Let's... No! Look, I just spilt my... Oh, why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why? I've got some good clickbait now. Flood in my room. No? Oh. Wow, yeah, so that was the end of my vlogging career. At least I tried, guys, okay? Don't say I didn't try, because I literally did switch on my camera, and then as I was grabbing my tripod, obviously, clumsily, I knocked it over and spilled a full glass of water all over the floor, because that's me. That's me. I'm a goof. I'm an actual goof, and I thought, I'm gonna try vlogging because, you know, I like watching those type of videos too, but then, you know, that's what happens. I flood my room. So, back to the video. As I did say in that little mini vlog thing before everything just like messed up within 10 seconds of me filming, I had a break. So I went out with my family, I went to town, I came back, and then I carried on with this piece. And I think that's really important sometimes, is to just like take a step back, like go do something else and then come back to a piece, because you really come back to it and look at it with new eyes. And it's kind of like a recharge. So even if you are liking how it's looking, or even if you feel like you don't need a break, sometimes it's nice to just kind of like come back and be like, oh hey, like I'm charged up, like I've got this new energy to come at this piece as though it's a new piece, if you know what I'm saying. If you don't, that's cool. So yeah, definitely take breaks if you need to, or just, you know, maybe just have a tea, maybe just go downstairs, make a tea, or like grab a biscuit or something. Just that mini break, you know, it doesn't have to be like going out somewhere. I mean, I mostly live at home, so I don't usually leave the house that much, but I did. Actually, recently I've been doing well. But even so, just yeah, sometimes it's nice to come back with fresh eyes, and I totally recommendo that. I quite like how I did the background. Like, it was a spontaneous thing, I just didn't like how dark it was. And I must say that when I am painting the background, I never just use black. I usually use the combination of primaries. I use ultramarine, spectrum red and primary yellow, and I mix them together. And obviously depending on the colour you're going for is depending on what kind of like ratio of the colours you go for, but I usually go for more of the blues and the reds, and then just a little bit of primary yellow. And I just feel like that really, I don't know, I just like seeing those undertones coming through. And as you can see here, you can see the blues coming through underneath, or potentially some of the yellows as well. And I just think that's like really nice, instead of just a kind of solid colour. And even though I did do the undertone mixing, I still wanted to add on top, you know, those splashes of yellow and red, and I just thought that looked really nice. Like, I really like the colour palette for this piece. Colours are definitely something that I struggle with when it comes to picking them. I mean, I usually use references and take inspiration from that. But yeah, it's really difficult for me to do. So the fact that this reference had so many beautiful and complementary colours was just really satisfying for me. And I'm going to take that into note. I'm going to take into note what colours I like that work well together. And it does look very primary actually. But I just feel like it looks, I don't know, it just works really well. And so yeah, I'm happy about that. And of course there's gold on this piece. So I mean, like, extra magical. I really hope that you guys like this piece. I mean, the response was absolutely amazing on my Instagram. And so I'm really grateful for that. Like, when I've worked so hard on a piece, it's just really beautiful that like people in the art community are sharing back that love. And I feel like the art community is such a beautiful place, because I feel like each and every single artist is the person that helps the other artist to get where they are. It's artists helping artists, and that's how the industry works within the art community. And I think that's so beautiful. Like, it's, I don't know, it's really special, and I'm really happy that I'm a part of it. Okay, so basically it's a little too dark now, so everything's getting all grainy. I'm not sure if I'll finish it tonight. If I do, then I probably won't end up finishing the filming footage, although it is pretty much almost done, so I don't think it's much of a problem if I just finish it off camera. But yeah, so yeah, I'm quite happy with how it's looking actually. Like, this is the first piece that I'm like actually enjoying and feeling like I'm achieving something with. So that's good. That's a good feeling. Alright guys, catch you later. I hope you guys don't mind the kind of slightly more personal format of this video. Kind of just trying to get into that zone of just being myself and not caring about the little random weird things that I say. And so yeah, I think that's been working out for me too. And I hope that's okay with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And pop over to my Instagram if you'd like to see more work. Thank you so much, guys. And until next time, bye!